In this video, I'm going to be taking a look at my game collection on the Vietnam War. This has not been one of my favorite topics to look into, but I have studied it somewhat, and I do have a few games, so I'd like to just share what I've got here. Here's the first one, which I'll admit I have not played yet. It's from the Coin series. It is Fire in the Lake. Definitely covers the entire Vietnam conflict. So I'm glad I do have it in my collection, and I want to play it someday. Then I have this one from Worthington Games, Hearts and Minds. I've definitely played this game. It's excellent, and considering it goes from 1965 to 1975, it's very playable, and you can get a nice feel for the entire conflict in that game. Then from Victory Games, I have this classic. It's in very good condition. Vietnam, 1965 to 1975. I've played around with this a little bit. I don't think I have any pictures of it though. But I'm glad I have that in my collection. I did do an extensive set of videos on this game, Year of the Rat. This is a John Prado's design that covers the entire War of Vietnam in 1972 only. It's a fairly simple game to approach, so I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a playable game. This one I've written articles on, called Winged Horse, and this covers the entire Vietnam area, but in the years 1965 and 1966, the earlier interventions. So very good game. I think it's based a lot on the concepts in John Prado's Year of the Rat game, but just adjusted for the things going on in 1965 and 1966, and it does have some chrome. And I do believe that game was refined into this one called In Country, and definitely played this game quite a bit, and it has a number of different scenarios, so you can start at different points in the war. But In Country pretty much is the same type of game as Winged Horse, and it has some similarities with Year of the Rat. Lots of details though in this package, and I know that it can be played. You can play the whole campaign if you wanted to, but if I remember correctly, it is set in weekly turns, so that could take a long time. And I do remember having a discussion with Joe Miranda online about if a person wanted to play, the campaign game, they might consider changing the time scale to monthly turns or seasonal turns rather than the weekly or monthly turns in the game. So I haven't done that. I think it might be better to approach that game by playing scenarios that cover different operations in the game. This one's from White Dog Games. This is called Vietnam Solitaire. Very good game. I enjoyed this. It's much, if you've played there's one on the American Revolution called Don't Tread on Me. Same type of concept. So it's a nice game, a nice little game to have in the collection. You got to be careful with this one because it's a flat tray, but this is Search and Destroy, which covers some tactical aspects of Vietnam, particularly in the 1965-1966 era. So nice game to have. This one I haven't played yet, but this is called Vietnam Battles, Iron Triangle, and Snoopy's Nose. And so I haven't played it, so I really don't know. I also have this game from the Wargamer called First Team, and I think this is pretty much 1965 action. at somewhat of a tactical level. So I haven't played it yet. Like to get to it sometime. And then I have this game right here, Silver Bayonet. The first team in Vietnam in 1965. Again, another tactical game. So I'm glad to have it in my collection. I haven't played it yet, but I do need to sometime. I also have one more here, Sea Lords from Strategy and Tactics number 243, which covers the swift boats on the Mekong Delta. And that's pretty much what I have from my Vietnam games. I'll try to put some pictures on here of the ones that I can find. Anyway, thank you for watching and have a great day.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in. Keep trucking like the Doodah Man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep trucking on.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street.